Good evening and welcome to Carroll High School in Flora, Indiana, the site of tonight's IHSAA boys basketball matchup right here on the ISC Sports Network. You see the records on your screen. Carroll at 11-5 on the season, Clinton Central at 1-13. Tonight's game is a presentation of Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, people helping people. By Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By Mulberry Telecommunications and their Mintel Fiber Optic Services, offering the best gig in town. And by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. As we welcome you into our Day and Ginda Funeral Home pregame show where they put family first. Joined by my broadcast partner, Pete Gasho. I'm Sean Walker. Pete, a nice conference matchup here tonight. Obviously not a ton of bearings, but Carroll wants to get this win. They want to try to stay atop the conference standings as they currently sit in third place.
Yeah, the Cougars and the Bulldogs, we got us a real good one here tonight. Yeah, looking forward to getting this one started and seeing what happens with the action on the floor tonight.
Two teams we're pretty familiar with. We've seen them both quite a few times this season. Excited to see them face off here. And with that, let's talk about our keys to victory tonight, brought to us by JM Marketing and their mobile charging stations.
Well, yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty physical game for number one for Carroll's match that physicality. You know, you got Clinton Central there. They play some hard-nosed basketball, and they like to, get up into you and frustrate you. So for Carroll, they want to match that physicality. Number two, for Clinton Central, you want to know where that number 3 is, Chris Huerta. So you don't want to let him have any really good open looks. You want to get a hand in his face. You want to try to force him to take some bad shots. So find out where number 3 is on the floor and keep a lookout for him. And then number 3 for the Carroll Cougars is you don't want to get caught looking ahead, right? So they play number 3A Maconaquah coming up next. That's a 10-4 team, so that's a pretty big game for them. So you want to take care of business. You're at home, so do what you need to do to take care of business here at the task at hand, like you said, and get a victory here tonight.
Carroll's coming in riding a one-game winning streak. They want to keep that streak alive here this evening. Clinton Central looking for their second victory on the season. They've currently lost 9 in a row, and Coach Derek Davis wants to get that changed. What about the impact players tonight for these two teams, brought to us by the Farmers Bank? First up for Clinton Central, it's the senior, Luke Davidson. He's having a nice year so
How about
far.
Luke Davidson? Absolutely. You check out his season stats up there. 10 points per game, rebounds, shoots 33% from the three-point line. Had 12 points versus Clinton Prairie last game. And I'll tell you what, Clinton Prairie could not put these guys away for the longest time. This goes to tell you how hard this team plays, and Luke Davidson's one of those kids that plays really hard for them.
On the other side for the Carroll Cougars, no surprise here, Chris Huerta. Senior season, unbelievable, 22 points per game.
Yeah, look at that one right there. 46 points, set single-game record. He's done that twice in the same year. So, yes, that's right. So you look there at his season stats, 22 points a game. He always about 3 rebounds and shares the ball there, got a couple assists. But, again, not only our player to watch, but definitely a player for Carroll or for the Clinton Central Bulldogs to watch.
That's going to take care of our Day and Ginda Funeral Home pregame show. We'll step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll talk more about these two teams. We'll see the tip, the starters, and more news about Chris Huerta because guess what, Pete? He's climbing the all-time scoring list as well. All that and more when we return right here on ISC.
Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby-o. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome, upgrade today.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why When it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Welcome back to Carroll High School. As we get set here for our IHSAA boys basketball matchup, a couple of Hoosier Heartland Conference opponents. Set the square off here. First up, our starting lineups for the Clinton Central Bulldogs. Head coach Derek Davis, 5 that he'll send out here tonight. Creed Bennett, Amron Barrett, Max Adair, Luke Davison, and Cole Davison. Our starting lineups tonight brought to us by Ardente Dental. Healthy smiles start here, and they cost you just $199 a month. Head coach Derek Davis, it's been a little bit of a tough season, obviously. You know, one thing I take away, and I sent this to Coach Davis, was keep scrapping. I mean, these guys, every time I've seen them play this year, they play hard, they play together. You can tell they're well coached. They just haven't had enough to get those victories in those games when we've seen them. But this is a team that they're not going to go away easy, and if you come out and overlook them, you might get shocked.
Yeah, they got some good juniors and sophomores on this team also. So, I mean, he's got a really good team to work around here.
Good balanced scoring. Players that average 10 and 8, 7 points per game. There's 4 or 5 guys there. You never know who's going to have that night. For the home team and head coach Adam Tussinger, his starting lineup will be Chris Huerta, Aiden Duff, Eli Harshbarger, Luke Tanner, and Eli Falkenberg. Again, we have highlighted Chris Huerta. One player that Carroll is without still is Griffin Viney. Viney averages about 11 points per contest and hurt his ankle back in the holiday tournament, and it's been an extensive injury. It's kept him out for quite some time, and Carroll misses him on the floor, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a big kid, you know, a tough kid too. So, you know, if he's sitting out for that ankle, then he's really, you know, hurt. He needs to
for sure
get it better. So they need him out there.
Let's talk about, we've got a graphic for Chris Huerta tonight. Let's throw that up here and look at his scoring. And here it is. All-time scoring leaders for Chris Huerta. He is 79 points away from second place. You look at the list there. Owen Duff and Jake Skinner, a couple of guys who just graduated. And I saw an interview with Chris Huerta recently, Pete, where he said, I credit those 2 guys for teaching me how to play basketball. And he has a chance to maybe catch Owen Duff before it's all said and done.
There's a couple good leaders there to play basketball behind really good basketball players. You can see by how many points they had. And, yeah, this is, you know, gives him something to shoot for also when as you're progressing through the season here, you know, it's kind of back in his mind, and be nice to see his name up there with all those other guys.
You know what's really cool, too, there is you see number 2, who was number 1 till Owen Duff passed him, Chad Gahabe.
Yep.
The former girls basketball
How
coach at
about that?
Rossville, obviously a standout at Carroll during his time there. But, yeah, congratulations to Chris. It's going to be very cool as the season moves along to see how close he can get to that number 1 spot. Our officials for tonight's broadcast are brought to us by Aaron's Flooring. It'll be Justin Markley, Martin Tim, and Nate Gibson. Make sure you hit up aaronsflooringllc.com for more information, or call them at 601-4145 for a free quote.
I'll fix my mess up in the beginning with Huerta when he broke this. He broke the program record for threes made in a game with 11 that he made against Faith Christian. Again, in the same season, he broke it already once with a record of 8 in one game against Frontier. So he's definitely got a great shooting, you know, ability. So
anytime you hit 8 threes in a game, it's pretty masterful. And then to come back in the same season and hit 11.
Man, that was a great pass and a look feed inside.
Davison couldn't get the first one to drop here for Clinton Central. A nice patient first possession. They get it to the corner. There's Huerta for three, and, man, starts out. That's a good sign for Carroll Cougar fans. Huerta shooting over 40% from three-point land this season.
Right there from the corner. I mean, that looked good all the way when he got it in rhythm, let that thing go.
For Chris, I'm not sure where he's at academically, but I need to talk to Coach Adam Tussinger about, is he starting to get some looks? Because you got to think NAIA, something like that. You get a bucket there for Clinton Central's. They knock down the three and tie things up. But you got to think D3, D2, NAIA, they got to be knocking on his door. Duff, back to Huerta in the corner again. Coming down the lane. That one tough to handle. Here comes Barrett. Up the floor to Menon. Partially blocked there from Duff. Carroll trying to get out and run. Huerta.
Oh, what pass.
Trying to dump it off. And again, it's that scrappiness and physicality of Clinton Central.
Oh, everybody's going
on
at
the
it.
floor. Luke Davison hits the deck. They get the timeout early.
Crazy possession there by both teams.
Look at this effort here. Unbelievable.
Nice job of getting wrapping that up and getting a timeout.
Tonight's broadcast brought to us by the Frankfurt Eagles. They're people helping people. They've been serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. Frankfurt Eagles have something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfurt Eagles at 308 North Main Street in Frankfurt. So Coach Davis burns an early timeout, but that shows you how much he values the possessions, even early, right here in the first quarter.
Absolutely, taking their time. They kind of got sped up there.
There's a dare. Hit one a moment ago. This one just off the mark. Clinton Central tracks down their own ball. Barrett in the lane, going to draw some contact, and they'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, nice job of breaking into the lane there and getting that shot off. Draws a foul, earning the trip to the free throw line.
Barrett had a real nice game. A couple of games back on our airwaves. Gets a free throw to drop here. Averages right around 6 points per contest. Just a sophomore, one of the younger players on this team that's definitely provided a bright spot for these Bulldogs this season. He gets both to drop.
Yeah, good looking free throws.
Look at this, Clinton Central up with a 5-3 lead on a 5-0 run after Huerta hit the three. But going the other way, it'll be Luke Tanner.
How about that?
So three-point shooting going to be the offense, it looks like, tonight for both of these teams.
Absolutely.
Already three of them in the game.
Yeah. Tanner didn't even hesitate. He just took that and let it fly.
Menon hounded in the corner by Duff. Duff came up with the steal momentarily. They get it out to Davison. No.
Davison shot that up pretty quick.
Tanner, little fancy dribbling. Huerta, jab step, gets his defender in the air. Blocking foul, and they'll call it out of bounds. That's one of those when you're Huerta, you're thinking, man, I wish he'd have blew that whistle just a little earlier. I'd have tried to lay it in.
That's such a quick first step, you know. Went right around his defender.
It's a first foul on Luke Davison. That's one thing with Luke this season is he tends to get to that 4 foul. He teeters on that edge of disqualification. But you're given 5, you might as well use at least 4 of them, right?
Yeah, that was a tough shot right there, too. High off the glass. What a rebound.
Duff looks to push. Get it to the corner to Tanner. He hit one a minute ago. This one's short. And we're going to get a foul called against Carroll. A little push in the back action.
Yeah, got Manning, pushed him out of bounds. Or Barrett, I'm sorry.
Eli Harshberger called for the foul. Senior picks up his first. Four minutes in, 6-5 affair. These two teams know each other very well. They have played 50 times since the 93-94 season. And it is a matchup that is kind of lopsided. It has been all Carroll. They've won 34 of those 50 matchups, and then including the last 10 in a row. The last loss to Clinton Central was in the 2016-17 season.
Oh, picked his pocket.
Yeah, Harshberger lost the handle there. Davison the other way for Clinton Central. There's a three. Where it's on the rebound. Here come the Carroll Cougars.
Oh, nice stop and pop. Falkenberg.
Eli with his first two. Cougars out to an 8-5 lead. Got another conference matchup this weekend. On Saturday, what could decide the Hoosier Heartland Conference Championship is Clinton Prairie and Taylor, both teams undefeated in conference play. They'll look to stay atop those standings, and that's actually an earlier start on Saturday. They moved it up because of girls basketball sectionals. So we'll have that one for you around 2 p.m. on Saturday.
It's like those early afternoon games.
Those are all right.
It's a good rebound, good strong move to go back up, draw the foul.
That may be number 2 on Eli Harshberger. Let's see who they whistle here. It did not. They gave it to 13, which is Carter Mullins. His first foul. Now Davison at the line leaves the first one short. We covered that Bulldog game versus Clinton Prairie last week, Pete, and you're right. It took some time before the Gophers were able to pull away in that one. Davison had a nice night with 12 points. Menon looked really good for the Bulldogs as well. Oh, this one taken away from Barrett. Here comes Huerta. And now that'll be foul number 2 on Luke Davison. Yeah, Creed Menon led the way against the Gophers the other night. He had 16 points, doubling up on his season average to help the Bulldogs. Huerta pull up mid-range. That one rattles out. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll stay Cougar ball.
That one, I thought it was going down. Got in the cylinder a little bit, bounced out.
Baseline, Duff. Can't bank it in off that angle, and here comes Clinton Central. Barrett in the corner, draws the double team. Number 20, Lane Davis into the game for the Bulldogs. There he is here with the ball. That looks like foul number 2 on Carter Mullins.
Now Davis making a strong move down in the lane there, drawing that foul, earning another trip to the line.
At the Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow, from business owners running multi-million-dollar companies to first-timers just opening a savings account. We draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 1-2 at the line there for Davis.
quickly down. That's the spot.
Huerta gets another one. 3-ball corner pocket.
Yeah.
Second time Huerta's knocked it down here in the first quarter. There's Barrett. Get his first field goal. He's got 4 points. Down the lane here, that one's stripped as Metzger lost the handle. Bulldogs trailing by 2. Huerta trying to push it to 5. This one rattles out. Duff can't secure the rebound. Bulldogs with an opportunity to tie or take the lead.
Try to almost got him again.
Cole Davison for 3, and he got it.
Oh!
And the whistle. As he steps into this one, Pete.
He was ready to go. Not sure what the whistle was, but must have thought he got him on the hand. No matter what, one heck of a shot and got a chance for a 4-pointer. How about that?
Cole Davison with 4. And just like that, Clinton Central out to a 2-point lead. This is a team in Carroll that's
Great turnaround.
Yeah, good turnaround there. Eli Harshbarger. It's a team in Carroll that trailed big to Rossville. They trailed big to Delphi, but they were able to find ways to come back and win those games. Cole Davison. That pass errant thrown away. Here comes Carroll. Run out, layup, got it. Trent Metzger with his first field goal. He becomes the 5th Cougar in the scoring column tonight, and right away, Cole Davison wasting no time to get going on the other end.
Got the hot hand right now for the Bulldogs. There's a takeaway.
Sloppy passing that time from Carroll. Shot goes up. It's we'll say good if it goes. But we're all tied up after 1, 15 all. Clinton Central Carroll deadlocked. We'll step aside when we come back. Quarter number 2 heads your way on ISC.
Frankfurt Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfurt, Indiana.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
This portion of our broadcast brought to us by Day and Genda Funeral Homes. If you've experienced a loss or you're planning in advance, we're here to help you every step of the way. Planning a funeral is an emotional, sometimes overwhelming thing, and having the right information can certainly make things easier. At Day and Genda Funeral Home, it's the mission to serve the families in a time of need and welcome any questions you may have. For more information, visit dayandgenda.com. I want to thank Pat Day and his staff for their sponsorship on the ISC Sports Network. They have a location right there in Flora, Indiana. Obviously, Frankfurt, Rossville, Mulberry, among others. Loose ball brought out by the Cougars. Metzger tries to dribble through traffic and a foul call.
That 2-on-4 that time might have been better off just to dribble it back out and set it up. Able to get in there, though, and draw the foul.
Clinton Central with a nice first quarter there, Pete. They really didn't sweat it after Huerta hit that first 3. There's a shot by Eli Falkenberg. He'll get the scoring started here in the second. Now 18-15. Davison knocked one down a moment ago. This one's short.
Yeah, he had a hot hand. Couldn't get that one to go.
Lane Davis on the offensive glass finds a teammate, and Max Adair's got his second field goal.
It's a nice little move by Adair. Got his defender off his feet, drove in.
They
got the easy bucket.
Dad joke, they were daring Adair to shoot that one.
Adair. I dare ya, right?
Huerta going to pick up a foul here against Nate Wells, the 6'4 junior. Trying to stay in front.
That's a good job of getting out in front of Huerta and trying to make it hard on him. Chris has got a couple threes in the first quarter.
Nice active
pick.
hands taken by Menon. But look at Duff staying with the play. Quickly the other way. Here come the Cougars.
Oh.
Huerta trying to find a teammate, and it's another turnover for the Carroll Cougars. Missed opportunity there.
Absolutely. Almost like the scene Huerta just go on up with it right there and just try to draw the foul. There's the pick.
Yeah. Falkenberg playing the passing lane, gets it to Huerta.
Oh, nice little hesitation there to get the easy bucket.
He's got 8. Carroll leads by 3. Davis puts it on the deck. Good back cut. Cole Davison with 2.
Cole Davison having a wonderful first half here.
Leads the Bulldogs with 8 points.
Man, I'm telling you what. That corner over there is hot.
Trent Metzger knocks down the 3. He's got 5 for the Carroll. A lot of balanced scoring so far here tonight. That shot from Davison a little flat, but bounces off of a Cougar last touch.
I think it went off of Menon and then off one of the Cougars. Yeah, stays down here.
Luke Davison coming back in. He's got those 2 fouls. Coach putting some trust in him to not pick up that 3rd here in the final 5.5. Davis behind the back in the lane. Got another whistle. Official going to talk with Metzger there. Good job by the official not having a quick tee. Just understanding a little frustration there. These are kids. Lane Davis at the line. First one. No good. He was 1 of 2. His last trip at the line.
He shoots about 57% from the line. Man, could not get that one to go, though.
That one's strong as well. Now just 1 of 4 from the line tonight. Huerta down the lane. Can't get that one to drop. Good physical defense, and now we get a whistle behind the scenes here. Maybe an injury timeout?
I'm not sure.
Maybe the Cougars stepped out of bounds. It went back to a dead ball, and they allowed a substitution. So, not sure there. 4-point lead for Carroll.
Yeah, Bulldogs doing a good job of staying in this one on the road. I think they need to be patient here. Let's try to get a good shot.
Huerta really hounding Adair the whole way up the floor there.
Nice
Good
little
ball
stutter.
fake.
Oh,
Adair shot off the mark. Here comes Carroll. Huerta spins into traffic and then travels. Sloppy basketball here. Both teams trying to fill each other out. You get that from time to time.
yeah, I feel like Huerta's trying to do more than, instead of letting that game come to him, trying to get his team rolling here, trying to get a flow to their offense.
Cameron Barrett with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Jump stop, pull up, got it. Max
Goodness.
Adair continues some good shooting tonight. He's got 7. Good pass from Huerta, good vision.
How about that?
Luke Tanner with 5.
He's like making a camp right there underneath the basket, man. Nobody picked him up, wide open.
Huerta starts to draw that double team, Pete, and then realizes somebody's got to be open. You're always taught in basketball, too. If your man leaves you, you go straight to the front of the rim.
That's exactly what he did, too.
Out of bounds play here for the Bulldogs.
That's a nice job of Huerta to recognize that also.
Lane Davis makes good decision there. Gets nice body position, but can't complete the play. Huerta will get it to Falkenberg. Last touch by Carroll, yeah. Good defense there from Cole Davison. Man, this Bulldog team, they play hard.
Yeah.
I mean, they just play hard. That's all there is to it. They play physical. They play hard. They give you everything they got night in and night out. They may not be the most talented team, but their effort travels.
Oh,
Big block here. Lane Davis steps into a 3.
Woo!
That's a big shot right when they need it. It's a 1-point game. Huerta down low again. Little up and under fancy move from Luke Tanner. Huerta with another assist. Now tries to pick the pocket. That one thrown at the feet of Barrett. Able to gather, shot in the lane, no good. Carroll looks to push. There's a traveling on Falkenberg, shuffled his feet.
Took the step for putting the ball down.
Tonight's,
Coach over there helping him out too.
tonight's game is brought to you by Aaron's Flooring, offering luxury vinyl, plank, carpet installation, and more. Visit aaronsflooringllc.com for more information or call 601-41-45 for a free quote.
Coach Davis right on top of that one.
Under 2.5 minutes to go here before the half. It's been a very entertaining affair so far.
Has been a lot of calls, letting them play here. It's been a quick first and second quarter, hasn't it?
Just a 3-point game right now. Davis knocked down the 3 a moment ago. Good backdoor cut. Finds a teammate, leaves it short. Cole Davison tries to power. Luke Davison follows.
Put back.
And that's going to draw a timeout. We're back to a 1-point game. Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reducing the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities, by decreasing stigma and encouraging policy, system, and environmental changes. The vision of Healthy Communities is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. And on behalf of Mulberry Telecommunications, we want to be the first to welcome you to the Fiberhood. Mintel Fiber Optic Services offers super fast, reliable internet with gigabit speeds, streaming TV packages, and voice solutions. Sign up today at mintel.net. That's MINTEL.net. Or call 296-2885 for more information. Fiber optic services now available in Flora, Bringhurst, Cutler.
What a fun game so far. This has been great. Great game. This Clinton Central team, this is a 1-13 team in the way they're playing here tonight. If you didn't know that, right, you would not know, you would not thought that this is a 1-13 team. I mean, they are playing strong tonight.
This is a team that, we've said it, they compete, and it takes a while before teams have been able to put them away. I saw it with Frankfort, saw it with Clinton Prairie.
Hard foul there. But that shows you the progress they're making as a team, playing together. Like you said, they're playing together well. They play tough. and they looks like they're growing. Oh,
Now a
Huerta,
traveling violation.
Another one, yeah. Shuffling the feet before you putting the ball down. Another turnover. Well, a lot of turnovers in this game, though.
Metzger comes back into the game. Huerta going to come out. He's got 8 points. He's made a couple of good passes, but Huerta's turned the ball over a few times too. In a 1-point game, Davis. No. Cole Davison fighting down low, but can't come up with it.
Great fight for the rebound.
Good pass.
Oh,
ahead.
there's a hard foul back. They'll be on the floor.
Max Adair picked up his first foul a moment ago. He picks up his second about 15 seconds of game time later.
He's flying down the court that time. I don't think he could get his feet to stop, you know. Just ran into the defender or the offensive player there.
Aiden Duff, as they work it around. Tanner. That one in and out. Last touch by the Cougars. Bulldog basketball.
How about that?
A little over a minute to go before the half and an opportunity to take the lead. Cole Davison puts it on the deck, looking for a teammate there and put it behind him a little bit.
Yeah, not the best pass. Again, another unforced turnover. We've seen quite a few from both teams here tonight. Almost, you always say who has the ball last is going to win this game. Might be whoever has the least amount of turnovers this game might win it.
Taken away. Another turnover. Menon. Layup the other way.
Could not get it to go.
Here come the Cougars. Aiden Duff to the corner. That shot a little strong.
Good push.
Davis the other way, blocked. But we get a whistle. I believe they're going to get Metzger here.
Man, tell you what, this is a fun game.
Back and forth action at Carroll High School. On a Thursday night, again, it's the middle of the week for girls sectionals, so normally this game would have been a Friday night game.
Yeah.
First free throw drops for Davis. Lane with 5 points into the game, averages almost 9 per contest for these Bulldogs. One of the 4 seniors on this Clinton Central team. Davis gets them both. 2 big shots there. 1-point lead for the Bulldogs.
See what the Cougars do here. You think they're going to just kind of dribble this one out and get the last shot. Oh, look at this.
Immediately trying to get it out of Huerta's hands, but he finds a teammate. Eli Harshbarger. He's got 4 in tonight's affair.
You couldn't pass that up.
Cole Davison, a little turnaround.
Oh.
Almost beat the buzzer. 29-28, Carroll leads by 1 at the half. Stay tuned. Our halftime show heads your way right after this break.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with 2 locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
DavisComfortSolutions.com.
Colleges and universities are always actively looking for highly targeted and effective ways of reaching high school students and their families. Imagine your informational message being displayed in full color on courtesy charging stations placed throughout the high schools of your choice. Our mobile charging stations provide your college or university with a continuous flow of traffic to those who benefit from your message the most. High traffic areas like the cafeteria, commons, multimedia rooms, and concessions make the perfect places to reach a receptive and captive audience. Advertise to your alumni of tomorrow by getting plugged in today. At JM Marketing, your audience awaits.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Frankfurt Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Welcome back here at the Half at Carroll High School. Our halftime show brought to us by Mulberry Telecommunications and their Mintel Fiber Optic Services, now signing people up in Flora, Bringhurst, and Cutler. Make sure you get signed up today at mintel.net. Joined by Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker. Pete, a very entertaining first half. It is a 1-point game right now between Carroll and Clinton Central.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great game to be watching here on a Thursday night. And how about the Clinton Central Bulldogs? They're just doing a good job. They've been taking their time and spreading the ball around. They got 5 guys in the scoring column over here and doing everything they can to try to steal one on the road here tonight.
It's absolutely awesome to see a team like Clinton Central, who obviously they don't have the number of wins that they want on the season, but there are still games left where you can continue to improve throughout the year. It makes me think about a team, and I'm not saying that this is them, but I think it was Southmont a couple of years ago that struggled. I think they got close to getting back to 500, only had so many wins. They ended up in like a regional championship, if I remember correctly, because they got things going at the right time.
Yeah, yep.
This Clinton Central Bulldog team, you know, they play in a Fountain Central sectional. Right now, looking at the teams in that sectional, North Vermilion is the only team with a winning record at 10-8.
Yeah.
This is a team, if they can find some rhythm here down the stretch, they could go in there and compete. And you never know, Pete, they might sneak out a sectional title this year.
Now, you get in there in the sectionals, you know, it's after the season, it starts over,
Clean
bud.
slate.
It's 0-0. Yep, that's right.
All the ping pong balls.
That's right. Line us up, and that's why we play the game. So, yeah, it's a team that looks like, again, from what I've seen them, we just saw them play against Clinton Prairie. And this looks like even a better team than what I saw that night, you know, playing.
Really
so, again, playing hard-nosed basketball that really get in you. Right now, both teams are struggling from turnovers. They both are turning over the ball. I bet both coaches right now are probably making, you know, saying, hey, we got to take care of the ball. You know, like I think Carroll feels like if we take care of the ball, we're up by 10 in this game.
Our scoring at the half, Chris Huerta has 8 points for Carroll. Luke Tanner with 7. 5 for both Trent Metzger and Eli Falkenberg, and Eli Harshbarger with 4. On the other side, it's 8 points for Cole Davison, 6 for Lane Davis, 7 for Max Adair, and then 4 for Amron Barrett, and Luke Davison has 3. It's a 1-point game at the half. We'll step aside when we come back. It's our Mintel Fiber Fast highlights right after this.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with 2 locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
DavisComfortSolutions.com.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, entrance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclincounty.org.
Many communities in rural America are often overlooked as underserved. These communities are being left behind due to lack of internet and access to state-of-the-art technology. That's why Mulberry Telecommunications provides rural broadband services and technology and is growing their presence in north central Indiana. Because every community deserves infrastructure and beyond. To learn more, contact us today.
Welcome back to Carroll High School at the half. 29-28 your score. The Cougars, the home team, on top by 1 against a conference opponent in Clinton Central who has come out ready to play tonight. We'll roll some of those first half highlights as Pete and I continue to talk about tonight's matchup. And really, Pete, we've talked about the turnovers, but you know, you're going back to your keys to victory. Match physicality. I feel like Clinton Central's done a real good job being physical, and it's not that Carroll's back down, but it's led to loose balls, offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities. That's where Clinton Central's
couple
been
block
winning.
shots in there also that we've seen. Yeah, but I think both teams have come out very physical with each other and are playing that, and I like the way that it's being officiated, letting them play. It's not getting rough. It's just good basketball.
You talked about number 3, which was Chris Huerta, highlighting his abilities. Now, he's got 8 points in the first half, but that's a far cry from the 22 that he averages in a game. So it seems like every time he touches the ball, they're sending a second defender to try to get it out of his hands.
Yeah, and he's done a good job of recognizing that here in about the second quarter, did a good job, and he was able to dump that off down low and get a couple easy buckets, assists to some of his teammates there.
And your third one tonight was don't get caught looking ahead. You got a big game coming up with McConaughey, who's got a nice record on the season. They're a 3A school, and I don't know that they're looking past. I just think Clinton Central is kind of matching them shot for shot right now.
I don't feel like they looked ahead one bit. They've had their game face on here tonight, doing a good job. You see right there is one of them assists there by Huerta, looking down low, feeding that inside, and there's one of those big blocks.
Look at the offensive effort again. It's those extra plays, and it kind of stood out earlier when we saw Luke Davison dive on the floor, and immediately Coach Davis was up. He got the timeout called. It earned an extra possession, and we were, 2 minutes in the game?
Knew that every possession was going to count in this one, and you can see because, 29-28, this baby's close.
We'll step aside one final time. When we come back, third quarter heads your way.
At Day and Gannett Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Gannett Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Carroll High School. Our third quarter tonight brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles. Serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. It's also brought to us by our friends at the Indy Card Exchange. For more than 30 years, the Indy Card Exchange has been your trusted source for buying and selling trading cards of all kinds. And now they're refining the game of professional grading with consultation services to save you time and money. Go to IndyCardExchange.com for more information. See how you can make money off your collection. Clinton Central will start out with the basketball first, trailing by 1. For these Bulldogs, it's putting together 4 complete quarters, Pete. We've seen them hang tough, deep into the third quarter before the other team's able to pull away. Can we get that complete game from them tonight? Was that Amron Barrett there with the shot or Creed Menon?
I believe that was Barrett, number 10, who was down there.
Barrett with 6. Harshbarger hits the 3.
I think it was. We were talking here.
We'll give him his 2. Cole gets stripped down low. Looking ahead to Huerta. It's a foot race.
Ooh, yep.
He'll be fouled by Menon. So Creed Menon picks up the foul here. Huerta at the line. First trip there tonight. And his first free throw rattles out. Shoots 77% on the season. Huerta gets 1 of 2. So he approaches double figures in tonight's game. Good turnout from the student section at Carroll. You can see them lower left of your screen. It's a school in Carroll that's had some success in both their boys and girls programs the last few years. Winning back-to-back sectional championships has this Carroll Cougar basketball team as Huerta can't complete the play here.
Yeah, a little bit of a circuit shot there and couldn't get it to go.
Football teams won sectionals. Girls basketball's had some good seasons. Oh, loose ball here.
That'll be a jump ball.
Barrett fighting for it. Jump ball and
yeah, going to go over to the Cougars.
Effort gets the turnover here. Lane Davis is going to check in for the Bulldogs. Lane had a nice first half, 6 points. Duff will get it to Huerta and he'll walk it up. 3-point game. This one knocked away.
Good job again. Stepping into passing lanes.
Bulldogs.
Disruption.
Creating a ton of turnovers here tonight. 3 on the way. Adair's hit a couple of those. Can't get that one to drop. Huerta using his speed. And then lost the handle. Was it touched? They say yes.
Yeah, it looked like the official underneath could not see it. Got the call. Got a little help.
Get by with a little help.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cougars get the ball back.
Huerta down the lane, uses the left hand. Pretty shot. In double figures now with 11.
Yeah, 5-point lead now. Trying to build on it.
Menon almost had his pocket picked and then foul called there against Eli Harshbarger.
His second foul then.
These Cougars last time out got an 11-point victory at Tri-Central. That was just a couple of nights ago. Harshbarger.
Nice job of Harshbarger.
Excuse me, Falkenberg.
Falkenberg, yeah, to go right around the defender and lay it in.
I led you astray there, Pete. I apologize.
All right.
Davison over to Davis. That 3 short, follows his own shot. Menon lines one up. He's got it. Creed Menon gets his first field goal of the game. We get a timeout. 37-33 now after that 3-pointer from Menon. At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, the families we serve aren't just our clients, they're our neighbors and friends. Just as each life follows its own path, deciding how you would like to remember and honor your loved one is truly a personal journey. Whether you prefer a simple private gathering, full traditional funeral, cremation, or a non-traditional service, Day and Ginda will be there to assist you with all of your options. For more information about the services Day and Ginda Funeral Home offers, visit dayandginda.com.
What a huge shot by Creed Menon, Sean, right there when the Bulldogs really needed it. Pushes them right back to 4 points. I mean, just 4 points down now. And when it looked like the Carroll Cougars were getting ready to make a big run, Again, his first shot of the night. Big three.
Yeah, a timely bucket there, one that Clinton Central definitely needed. Trailing now just by 4. And Huerta with a little more pep in his step as he gets this one across half court. They get it to Duff. Duff's been scoreless so far here tonight. Eli Falkenberg knocks down the shot.
He is starting to warm up. Couple deuces for him.
Eli with 9. Then mental mistake there. Over and back call.
Yeah, another unforced turnover.
If you're the Carroll Cougars, you got to take advantage of this, right? Start to smell a little blood in the water. You want to try to put your foot on the accelerator here. Good defense inside. There was contact there, but I felt like Davison went up straight, and so did the official. No whistle.
Good ball movement.
Menon, no. Battle down low, and Duff takes it away.
Yeah, that was a great rebound by Duff. Ooh, that might be charged.
It is.
Yeah, I got a little arm out in front of him. Nice job of being aggressive and trying to get to the hoop. But there's a turn there with the arm coming out and the push.
Big possession here. Clinton Central doesn't want to fall behind more than 6-7 points right now. They want to try to keep this as close as possible and keep pressure on these Cougars.
Now take your time. You got to take care of the ball, though. Again, not a great pass. Menon trying to force that one in there.
Don't have to hit the home run at this point in the game. Just need some singles, right?
Absolutely. There's a home run on its way. Did not go.
That would have been a big shot.
Yeah, it would have.
Menon on the glass. We get a foul here on the floor against Carroll.
Is it on Duff?
It is.
Okay.
That's number 3 on Aiden Duff. Third team foul of the quarter as well. Trent Metzger, Carter Mullins come back into the game for the Cougars. Inbound play here. They get it to Menon. Carroll still employing that zone defense. Adair into the middle. Good ball movement this time from the Bulldogs, and it pays off. Cole Davison in double figures with 10. The junior having a nice night. 3 from the corner. Harshbarger shot off. Now a foul on the floor, whistled against the Bulldogs. Metzger that time trying to go to the bucket.
That's 3 on Adair. He's got 7 points for the Bulldogs.
Huerta quickly down the lane, shot up. And they're going to say no bucket charge. I thought the ball was out of the hands before
I kind of
contact.
thought that, yep. It's definitely a close one.
Let's take a look here.
Pass.
Obviously, we have the benefit of slow motion. Nope.
About right in there. Yep.
Good call by the official.
That's a bang, bang call.
Yeah. 4-point game. Clinton Central still hanging around. Tough pass, over and back call here, the turnover. They just have those moments, right? You saw the ball movement a minute ago that got it to Cole Davison in with a wide open mid-range shot, and then, possession there where just needed an easy pass. Falkenberg too strong.
I think Falkenberg kind of thought there was going to be more contact in that, but look at the effort by both teams just
Everybody
to keep it
hitting
going.
The
You got to applaud that.
Out of bounds underneath the bucket here for Clinton Central. Davison into the middle to Cole. Mid-range, he hit one from there a moment ago.
Got the bounce, no.
Couldn't get it to drop. Amron Barrett picks up the foul there. Huerta down the lane. This one knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Will be Carroll basketball.
We've been sitting on 35-39 here for a little while now. A little bit of a drought for both teams. Big three on the way, though. Oh, Huerta.
Huerta knocks down the three. Big shot for him. He's got 6 points in the quarter, now 14 in the game.
Now you feel a little bit of momentum going towards the Carroll Cougars. Let's see how the Bulldogs respond here. Great little play in the lane. Once again, Cole Davison.
Cole now with 12.
They've done that play about 3 times now. He's had a couple looks right there. Able to knock them down. Takes it just back to a 5-point game.
Yeah, we got a close one here.
Yes. Davison trying to direct traffic, get everybody in where they need to be.
Under 90 seconds to go here in the third. Cross court to Davison. 3 on the way. Well, that would have been a big shot. Here come the Cougars. 5-point lead, a steal. Menon going the other way.
Another steal.
And another one knocked loose.
It'll stay, though, with the Bulldogs. Got a minute 3 now.
And into inbound here for Clinton Central. Taken away and then tossed out of bounds.
The other way.
Yeah, yep. Bulldog way.
Goodness.
Chance to cut into this lead. Big possession here for Clinton Central. As the quarter winds down.
Strong rebound. We'll get a tie-up, though.
As it's Davis and Metzger.
It'll save it here one more time. One more time for the Bulldogs here. See if they can get some points off of this one. We get a little reach-in foul.
Yeah, call against Carroll Cougars here. That one goes against Luke Tanner. That's his second foul. It's the 5th team foul, so we'll go to the line for free throws.
It'll be Menon. They may be discussing something over there, but looks like he'll be going to the free throw line. 60% free throw shooter.
This will be his first free throws of the game.
Yeah, sophomore here for them. Creed, he averaged, close to 8 points a game. Only has 3 here. He had a big 3. Actually did not.
So they said it was only
shot.
the 4th team foul.
I got
so
it.
no
Okay.
free throws being shot.
Nice. Oh, my goodness.
That was the discussion.
How did that go down?
Going the other way, Davis loses his footing and travels. Some squandered opportunities here late for Clinton Central in the quarter.
Absolutely. You feel like they're right there at the time, to make a break on these guys, and they just can't get past it. And then you also feel the same way with the Cougars. They can break away from this.
From Carroll, I'm holding for 1 here. Huerta in the lane. I think he traveled. Yeah, traveling violation called. Give the ball back to the Bulldogs. Took an extra step in there. Final 11 seconds. How big would a 3 be right here to end the quarter?
Put them within 2. That'd be huge.
Bulldogs try to steal some momentum with the final possession. For a teammate, they find Menon.
Oh,
had the look, can't get it to drop. It stays at 5, headed to the 4th. Stay tuned. Final quarter of basketball. Head your way on ISC right after this.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
As a healthcare facility, providing top-notch care should be your #1 goal. However, patient experience and overall satisfaction should be a top priority as well. You see, in addition to your patients, you also have an obligation to the family and friends who attend appointments, sit for hours in waiting rooms, or spend days at your facility awaiting a loved one to be discharged. The last thing that they want or need to be concerned about is how or where to charge their cell phone, tablet, or smart device when trying to keep loved ones up to date. This is where JM Marketing comes in. Our fully customizable charging station allows you to promote your facility or patient portals while providing a courtesy to those who spend time in your facility. Our charging stations provide full speed, multi-device charging capabilities while utilizing energy-efficient technology. And the best part? They charge nearly 100% of devices. They fit anywhere and go everywhere. A simple yet practical way to enhance the overall experience you provide, and that is a reason for everyone to celebrate. For more information, contact sales at JM Marketing to get plugged in today.
Welcome back here to Carroll High School. Didn't miss any scoring there. First possession, 9 seconds. Picked up a foul. It was against Cole Davison.
Nice.
Aiden Duff gets his first field goal of the night. Push the lead here out to 7.
It's a timely field goal by Duff.
Both teams really got to value each possession down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Crisp passes take care of the basketball. We've seen a lot of turnovers tonight. Creed Menon. No, Falkenberg skies for the rebound.
Bulldogs need to get a stop here.
I went off. Now Cole Davison pushes the other way. Good pass from Luke
good look
into the
down
lane
low.
to Davis. Davis can't complete it at the rim. Carroll almost threw it out of bounds there too. This is one of 4 games on our airwaves tonight here on ISC.
Another turnover.
Menon gets into the body, count the bucket. They're going to give that foul to Metzger. And now Menon will earn a trip to the free throw line.
Yep.
Back to a 5-point game. Chance to cut it to 4 here. As you said earlier, when we thought Creed was going to the line for the 5th foul, it ended up being only number 4.
Yes. That was my bad.
Shoots at a 60% clip. No, they showed 5 on the scoreboard. I mean, you can't put that one on us. He even walked to the line. Minnie completes the play.
Nice job by Minnie.
Big possession there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because again, right when you feel like this Cougar team is about ready to pull away. Back come the Bulldogs.
Falkenberg draws the foul there on Barrett. At Ardente Dental, they offer high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or you've been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call at 654-7222. Visit them online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. Down the lane, lost that one off
the other way.
Knee.
Yep.
Yeah. Metzger dribbles that one out of bounds. Trent, one of the 4 seniors on Carroll's team this year. Chris Huerta, Eli Harshbarger, Trent Metzger, Dominic Barnes. 3 of those guys see significant playing time. Aiden Duff gets his feet caught there. And I think they're going to call Luke Davison for the foul.
I think so. Luke got going down towards the hoop there, just had nowhere to go.
That's foul number 3 on Luke Davison. Huerta passing out of the corner. Down low, good movement here.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Duff couldn't get it to drop. Here come the Bulldogs. Again, trying to cut into this lead. Excuse me.
Oh, he traveled.
Yep.
Too many steps there, Minnan.
Got some happy feet that time.
Barrett. My bad. Almost like to see him just pull up and shoot that right at that point, you know.
Yeah. Carroll Cougars looking for their 12th win on the season. Last year, Coach Tussinger went 22-5, won that sectional championship in his first year after taking over for Coach Bender. Down the lane, that one knocked away by Davison. We told you these Cougars, they won back-to-back sectional championships. That was the first 2 they had won since the 2011 season. But the 11 season, that was their 4th in a row.
Goodness.
This one rolls off. Carroll winning sectional titles in 08, 09, 10, and 11, and there's a scoop shot. Luke Davison with 5. Well, we got a 2-point game.
I was going to say, right back to a 2-point game.
Falkenberg knocks it down.
Great look by Falkenberg.
We get a timeout here as the lead pushed back to 4. At the Farmers Bank, they like helping everybody grow, from business owners running multi-million-dollar companies to first-timers just opening a savings account. They're drawing over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tayshawn, you see that shot by Falkenberg. He had a chance to kick that out for a 3-point look, but I think took the better percentage shot right there at the free throw line and got that 2 that they needed, pushed him back out to a 4-point game.
Yeah, he's had a nice night tonight in double figures. He got 11 points. Him and Huerta both in double figures for Carroll. Good bounce scoring from both of these teams. 5-6 guys in the scoring column on both sides. 14 points tonight for Chris Huerta. As of right now, 8 points under his season average, and we kind of chronicled his scoring. Now, obviously, those are personal statistics. The win's more important to him in this team. But it's a young man that, with every point he scores, he climbs that leaderboard.
Absolutely.
He's getting closer and closer.
Well, to steal it. Oh, Bill, you can see him coming. Nobody talking out there. Got to recognize that.
Huerta says, quit talking about my offense. I want to show you my defense here.
Just show you how sneaky I am. I just went right around there and took it away. Here comes a 3.
Defense leading the offense, and he knocks it down. That is a huge shot.
Sitting on 8 points at the half. He's turned it on here in the second half.
For Coach Tussinger, that's exactly what you want out of your senior leader, right? Get the play defensively. You come down, you don't rush anything. Good ball movement leads to a wide-open 3.
Yeah, really relaxed on offense that whole time he came down. Looked like he knew exactly what he was going to do.
Huerta has 4 3-pointers in tonight's contest.
Here it goes again.
Tried to make it 5 and cannot.
And these trailers, man, I mean, they're just coming right up behind them and knocking the ball away. There's got to be some talking going on there with the Bulldogs. Help each other out.
That shot a little too strong for Luke Davison. We get a foul here. It's a whistle against the Bulldogs. 5 team fouls now against Carroll.
Chance for Falkenberg here to add a few more to his total.
Or excuse me, against Clinton Central. So Carroll will shoot free throws. Falkenberg knocks down the first.
Now they're starting to push out that lead a little bit. Oh, that one off. Here comes another. Oh, about another steal.
Realizing they got to go quick. Maybe a little fast on the trigger that time.
Yeah.
We're going to get a foul here against Clinton Central, and it's going to send the Cougars back to the line.
I think they got Davis maybe on that one. Nope. Oh, yeah.
We'll get Cole Davis in there. That's his third.
Yeah, Cole. There you go. Falkenberg back to the line again.
Went 1 of 2 in his last trip. Gets his first to drop here. And rattles the second home.
Still a lot of time left in this game, but you got to take care of the ball.
Huerta, using his speed, gets down the lane. He'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. You know, Pete, for this Carroll Cougar team, we've seen them a handful of times already this season. They go on the road their next 2 games at Mechanicawa, at Sheridan, but then we will have them versus Frankfort on February 13th. That's going to be a good game. And then we'll have them again on February 20th versus Western and February 23rd versus Eastern. So, Carroll Cougar fans, mark those on your calendar. 3 more times after tonight. Huerta goes 2 for 2 at the line.
That's about 19 for Huerta now.
Lead out to 12, largest lead of the game for the Cougars.
Almost at his average.
You know, if this stays a double-figure affair, Pete, it's almost, you know, not necessarily true to the game because this has been, you know, a 1-point game, a 3-point game, a 4-point game for almost the entire contest. Creedman at the line. Stays perfect on the night. 7 points for Creed. One of those sophomores that'll be coming back here next season. Good looking stroke from the line. Now a timeout taken here. Coach Davis wants to talk it over. It is now a 10-point game, 54-44. Our friends at Healthy Communities of Clinton County want you to know that recovery is possible. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, make sure you reach out to Healthy Communities. You can reach them at 765-659-6063, or you can go to their website at healthyclintoncounty.org. They've got all the resources and access to those resources to help you or your loved one get back on your road to recovery. Make sure you stay tuned at the end of the telecast tonight. We have a Clinton County Player of the Game sponsorship that'll be handed out. That's on behalf of the Frankfort Eagles. So obviously a Clinton Central Bulldog will be named in that position here this evening. However, if Carroll is able to pull out, we'll have an overall Player of the Game as well, an unsponsored theme there. Huerta tries to thread the needle. Good senior leadership, boy. Had a wide
look
open
at that.
and passed it up.
Drew everybody outside. He got the easy bucket down low.
Gives the assist to Luke Tanner. He's got 9. Another turnover here gives the ball back to the Cougars. And they're really starting to pull away. Coach Davis telling his team he wants them to come out and extend that defense. Falkenberg down the lane. Good strong move. $16 points tonight for Falkenberg.
Yeah, he's having a heck of a game. Really turned it up in the second half. Got some trips to the free throw line and made those.
Cole Davison on the steal. There's no quit in this Bulldog team. Good pass.
That's a great pass there, wasn't it?
Adair has 9. Lead at 12. Little backdoor cut. And boy, I tell you, Luke Tanner has been the benefit of some really good passing tonight from Carroll. They have found him numerous times wide open right there on that block. Tanner down the lane.
Nice job.
Nobody
rushed back, yeah.
13 for Luke Tanner. It's a young man that averages 4 points a game.
Yeah, Bulldogs just gave up on the play.
62-46 now your score. Carroll quickly pushing that lead out further. Cole Davison's got 12 points tonight. Make that 13 with that free throw. Shoots 65% on the season from the line. Cole's having a nice junior year. 8 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. Obviously above that mark here tonight. Under 90 seconds to go, lead at 15, now 14. Clayton Stevens came in for the Bulldogs, number 32. Alex Carreno in the game as well. As you see, Cason Fellows, number 22, on the floor for Carroll. Both teams starting to unload their benches here a little bit. A shot up and good. Lead out to 15 now. One of two on the trip. Stevens tries to save it for the Bulldogs, but it was already out of bounds before the save attempt, so Clinton Central ball. Good entertaining night of basketball. Obviously leads at 15 right now.
Yeah.
It was a much closer affair most of the night.
2 to 4 point affair at that third quarter, you know.
Unfortunately for these Bulldogs, that's what they found themselves in a lot of this situation. Very competitive through 3 quarters of basketball, and then just having one quarter where there's a little bit of a meltdown or lack of offensive output. And it seems to be the difference.
Yeah, I think with both coaches, it'd be about the turnovers for each of them, especially for the Clinton Central Bulldogs.
Yeah, if you're Coach Tussinger tonight, obviously you're happy you got the win, right? You got the 12 wins, but you're telling your team afterwards, guys, we got to clean this up before
Absolutely.
we go to Connequa.
Yep. Getting out there and have a tough game with them.
This will be the 11th win in a row for Carroll over Clinton Central.
Well, Butcher there getting on the scoreboard. Couple points for him.
Good for the sophomore.
Big kid, too.
There'll be a foul here against Carroll. Clinton Central have it out under their own bucket here. This one out of bounds off the knee of Stevens. Again, our next telecast Saturday. It'll be a Hoosier Heartland Conference matchup. It's Taylor at Clinton Prairie, a team that Carroll has interest in. Obviously, same conference opponent. Both of those teams in the sectional as well that they'll come up against. Or excuse me, Taylor's not, but Clinton Prairie is in that sectional. Our final tonight, though, 65-48. Carroll Cougars take care of business. Pete, your final thoughts on this one?
Congratulations to the Carroll Cougars on this big win for them. Great job of taking care of business at home and getting the job done. Tough game for 3 quarters. Really, really good game. And Carroll Cougars just able to pull away at the end there. Just too much for the Bulldogs.
For Carroll, there were 3 players in double figures tonight. They were led by Chris Huerta with 19. He's our overall player of the game here tonight for Carroll. Eli Falkenberg had 16 and Luke Tanner with 13. But our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game is going to be Cole Davison for Clinton Central. Had a nice showing tonight, had 14 points in the game, averages 8 on the season, so he was 6 points above his average. Came out fighting for the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, not enough for him and the Bulldog faithful. But congratulations to Carroll. They improve to 12-5 on the season. Tonight's game, a presentation of Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County, by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, where they are people helping people, by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice, by Mulberry Telecommunications, offering the best gig in town, and the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. It's going to do it for our ISC crew. Behind the scenes for Elijah Mash, Sam Waugh, Tony Stewart, Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker. We appreciate you tuning in. Join us on Saturday, 2 o'clock, Taylor, Clinton Prairie, tip-off right here on ISC.
Still on his feet. Stevens lunges. Are you kidding me?
Champions of Marion County. Unbelievable.
Touchdown.
Living up to that last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. Said that was going to be a highlight reel. Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.